Welcome to STEPN Engineering's Comprehensive Process and Technical Safety Training Program. Let me give a quick introduction about STEPN Engineering. Our training service objective is strategically crafted to provide a holistic learning experience, seamlessly integrating practical application with indispensable software knowledge. Our major objective is to provide the foundational knowledge necessary to understand the main principles of engineering and the practical applications in real-world scenarios. Our training program focuses on meeting industry needs for skilled engineers, aiming to develop efficient professionals ready to succeed in their engineering positions. The process and technical safety training program spanning over 30 hours across 10 models. Our communication language is English, and our trainers will provide an overview of the program agenda. Allow me to introduce our trainers to you. The overview of oil and gas industry, process flow diagram and piping and instrumentation diagram, bow-tie analysis will be covered by Mr. Srinivasan. He has over 41 years of experience in refinery, project planning, erection, pre-commissioning and commissioning, AZOP, LOPA, SIL, bow-tie, unit startup and operation training and development audit, assessment and quality assurance, PHA operations and project management in the field of petroleum refinery, oil and gas and chemical plants. ASIL and AZOP SIL assessment will be covered by Mr. Jairaj Nalathambi. He has over 37 plus years of experience in various process units of petroleum refinery, petrochemical divisions and logistic of product movements, conducted several trainings for industrial employees over the years. SIL verification, QRA and FERA and HAC will be covered by Mr. Vinod. He has over 10 plus years of work experience in oil and gas and chemical process safety engineering. His key areas of expertise includes petroleum production technologies and major areas, fire protection philosophy, HSE and SG philosophy, HAC, hazard, AZOP, QRA and risk-based production audits. As a cherry on the cake, we offer a complimentary course on harnessing the power of networking using LinkedIn, led by our guest lecturer, Mr. John Kingsley. Kindly find the registration link in our STEPN Engineering's LinkedIn page and join our WhatsApp group for further updates. Dear engineers, don't miss out this exclusive opportunity.
Module 1 covers overview of oil and gas industry. It has 3 units. Unit 1 covers hydrocarbon extraction, so that is exploration and production operations. Both upstream and midstream operations are covered. Unit 2 covers oil refining and distribution. Refinery operations are covered, including crude distillation unit, hydrotreater, FCC unit, sulfur recovery, etc. Various utility plants would also be covered in this module. Unit 3 covers operational maintenance issues and safety. Under safety, occupational safety, behavioral safety, process safety and related topics are covered. Module 2 covers chemical unit process diagrams. It has 3 units. Unit 1 covers block flow diagram. Block flow diagrams are simple flow diagrams used to get a broad and quick understanding of the process. Unit 2 covers process flow diagrams, and we call PFD. PFD includes main equipment, main process piping, process conditions and physical data. Unit 3 covers piping and instrumentation diagrams, we call P&ID, and it captures key piping and instrument details, control and shutdown schemes. Module 3 covers bow-tie development. It has 2 units. Unit 1 covers basic concept, key elements of bow-tie diagram and methodology. Unit 2 covers the details of each element and the development of bow-tie diagram.
The participants can be benefited by knowing what is ASIL, AZOP and SIL. In ASIL study, we will focus on qualitative assessment of the hazardous consequences and likelihood of occurrence, evaluation of the safety measures, evaluation of the additional mitigation measures required, identification of health and environmental impacts. In ASAP, we'll discuss about the objective of the ASAP, applicable terminologies for ASAP methodology, brainstorming to identify the cause and consequence, mitigating the consequence recommendations. In SIL study, we'll discuss about what is SIL assessment, identifying gap between the existing risk posed by the process or equipment and the risk target, brainstorm session, evaluate the risk associated with the scenario, identify SIL rating using risk rank method.
Today we are going to see about a small intro about SIL verification. So let us see what is SIL verification. So SIL verification is a part of life cycle of IEC 61511 standard. In particular, in step 4 in clause 11, which refers to design of SIS. SIS must take into account all the requirements required by each SIF. One of the requirements is safety integrity level, which therefore corresponds to certain PFD or PFH and risk reduction values, but it also has other requirements which we will be seeing in detail in the course. So the course will cover the following: introduction to functional safety and life cycle, then principle of risk management, safety integrity level, 3 barriers to SIL determination, that is systematic capability, architectural constraint and PFD average, SIL verification methodology, introduction to Silver software, then Silver software overview and the software demo. Thank you. Hope to see you soon in the training session. Thank you, team. So a short intro about quantitative risk assessment. So what is the quantitative risk assessment? It is a systematic approach to identify hazards, evaluate risks in order to incorporate appropriate measures to manage and mitigate risk for any work processes and activity. The quantitative risk assessment considers consequence as well as frequency to estimate the risk on personnel, building and environment. So the course will cover the following: definitions, that is hazard and risk analysis, risk assessment and risk evaluation, risk assessment approaches, what is QRA and the prerequisites to carry out a QRA, objective, strength and limitations, the methodology to do QRA, hazard identification, consequence analysis, frequency analysis, risk analysis, and ALAP and risk acceptance criteria, risk assessment, ALAP demonstration, then application of QRA and which softwares are generally used to carry out QRA, useful references and example in Aloha software. Thank you and hoping to see you soon in the training. Today a small intro about fire explosion and risk assessment. The objective of FERA is to identify and evaluate all fire and explosion hazardous events as a basis for risk reduction and for preparing performance criteria for essential safety systems. The FERA assessment is carried out to evaluate and quantify the impact of various leak scenarios on the equipment's escape routes, muster points, building against the acceptance criteria. In the course, we will be seeing the following important topics. So, what is FERA? What are the prerequisites to carry out fruitful FERA? Objective, strength and limitations, FERA methodology, hazard identification, consequence analysis, frequency analysis, risk analysis, ALAP and risk acceptance criteria, risk assessment, ALAP demonstration, applications of FERA, and then we'll see what softwares do we use to carry out a FERA, and then useful references for your future projects and future endeavors. Thank you. Hoping to see you all in the training. Thank you. So today, small intro about HAC, hazardous area classification. So the main objective of HAC is to reduce the likelihood of uncontrolled ignition of flammable and combustible material by electrical and instrumentation and hot surfaces that can lead to potential fire and explosion. So in the training, we will be seeing the following. So we will cover basics and importance of HAC, standards to carry out hazardous area classification, fundamentals of ignition and fire, methods to classify the hazard zone with consideration for material property risk in the plant, then the effect of ventilation on the releases and influences on the hazardous zone, and practical examples using EI15, that is the code for air classification. Thank you. Hoping to see you soon in the training.
LinkedIn is a professional network platform launched in 2003, enabling users to create profiles, connect with industry professionals, and seek job opportunities. It features content sharing, messaging, and LinkedIn learning for skill development. Companies can utilize LinkedIn for branding and recruitment. It serves over 700 million members globally.